I'm here, guys. Hi. I'm just waiting to see who comes on. I'm going to be live for what time is it? I hope somebody come on. I should have got brought my phone. Hi, one person who's here. Let me know who you are. Welcome to live. Hi, Michaela. How you doing? Welcome. How you doing today? Somebody else is here too. Hi, welcome. I don't know who else is here. Let me know who you are. Welcome. Oh, I'm well. It's Friday. How was your day? I just came in like 5 minutes ago, so I said I'd pop on. I was supposed to be here yesterday, but I couldn't yesterday, so I'm here today. How's everyone? Oh, it says only one person here. Oh, it's Saturday morning in Australia? Wow, awesome. Well, it's not Friday then, is it? How was your Friday yesterday? Now it says nobody is here. Is that true? If you're here, let me know. I don't know what goes on with YouTube. Now it says nobody is here. So, I don't know. If you're here, let me know. Oh, you filmed a few videos? Oh, yeah. I liked your last video, Michaela. You went down to the beach. I really liked your footage and your editing. It was really great. Is anybody else here? Is Michaela the only one here? If not, I'm going to start. I was trying to wait to see if at least 5 people would come in. So I'll wait a little bit. Is anybody here? Let me know down below because it's saying nobody is here now. It's saying 0. Is anybody else here? I'll wait a minute and see. You should do a live. I would like to see you do a live. It would be good. Well, if you're here, Michaela, how come it's saying that nobody is here? It's saying 0 people are here. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, they are fun. Is there anybody else? Is Michaela the only one here? Or it's saying nobody is here, but you're sending messages in the chat. That's really strange. Now it's saying 1. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to start by talking about my subject today, my Friday background talks. Yeah, so we're going to talk about, how to deal with others on the job. Hi, Fun with Girls is here. Welcome. Welcome her to the live and thumbs it up and show each other some love. Yeah, Fun with Girls. What's your first name if you want to share that so I can talk with you girls? Because it seems that it's 2 of you here, but YouTube is only saying 1 person is here, so I don't know what's going on. Bree, hi Bree, welcome. Well, I'm just gonna get started, even if it's just the 2 of you girls, because it's already 5 minutes I've been on. I'm gonna talk about how to deal with others on the job. I don't know if what you guys do for work. Peanut Butter is here. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to the live, everybody. Welcome him. You guys check out each other, hug each other's channels, because it's all about showing each other some love. So I'm going to get right into it. I'm going to talk about my topic for today, which is how to deal with others on the job. Um, it's really not supposed to be complicated. Um, on the job, it's not supposed to be complicated, but sometimes it's the other people that you have to deal with that makes it difficult. So it depends on what you're doing for a job. Um, but I think the first thing to start off with how to deal with others on the job is first start off with having a good attitude on the job. Don't go in with a bad attitude because it's automatically going to make you seem, really difficult to deal with, number one. And number two, after having a good attitude, I think is to be positive. You have to be positive that things are going to work out, whatever it is that you do on the job. Oh, Michaela says, yes, I agree. Yeah, you have to go in with first, you have to have a good attitude. Number two is that you have to be positive. You have to be positive, if things are going well, that things are going to get better. And if they're not going so well, that, they'll get better because, it's a job. You put in your time, your 8 hours, 12 hours, 6 hours, whatever it is that you work. And then, you go home. So the third thing is that you have to learn some coping skills. You have to learn some coping skills to deal with others on the job because you have people of different personalities. Bree says yes, they can get to you sometimes. Yeah, people can really get under your skin, but my third point about learning to cope with others. Michaela says you have to enjoy being at work too because customers can see if you are annoyed or frustrated, right? That was another one of my points about after coping is that learning, sometimes that you have to take a break. It's okay to take a time out, like, I need to de-stress um, and just be away from the situation so that when you can come back, you can be level-headed. So for how to cope with others on the job is sometimes you have to just be direct and tell people, how you feel. Because one of the reasons why you can't deal with others on the job is very true, Michaela. Right. The reason why you can't deal with others on the job is because BNN Squad. Hi, welcome. Everybody, welcome BNN Squad to the live. Um, I was just talking about, how you can cope with others on the job. Another one is taking a break. I know I said that. After crushing goals with Karen. Hi, Karen. Everybody, welcome Karen to the live. You guys check out each other's, hug each other's channels and be supportive of one another. So another way that you can deal with others on the job is to just talk to them. Sometimes you just have to just come out, and say, did I do something to offend you? Just be upfront. Don't do the back and forth thing, pretend like you like somebody, and then behind your back, you talk about them. That's not the best way to cope with it. You have to just be who you say you are. Don't pretend that you like somebody and then go behind their back and say, I can't stand them. You have to show some moral integrity. What's going on? Yeah, and another thing is that you have to be able to have the objectives of the job, always in your mind. Like, okay, you have a set amount of things that you do in a day, depending on what you do for your job. You have to say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So, in other words, some time management. You have to have good time management skills, so that if you're pulling your weight on the job, it makes it easier for you to be able to cope with them, but also it's easier for others to cope with you. Why is it saying? Do you guys still see me? Is anybody still here? I don't know. This is really acting up badly. I'm on my tablet, so. Oh, Michaela says she's here still. Okay, good. Yeah. What was I just saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, learning to cope with others. So, sometimes you just have to have some good time management skills, and put your objectives out clear. Like, I need to be doing this, this, and that, and take care of the hardest things first so that everything else will be easier. The next thing, oh, Karen says she's here. Hi, Karen. Everybody welcome her. Designs by V. Hi, V. How are you? Everybody welcome V to the live. Thumbs it up when you guys come in. I really would appreciate that. I was just talking about how you cope with others on the job. And if you guys want to play back the rest later, I'm good, V. Happy Friday. If you guys want to, rewind back the live later, you can watch what were my other 3 tips about, how to cope with others on the job. But another good one is having a good reputation. How do you deal with others that are really difficult to deal with? Because, when you come in, you're dealing with people who are in different positions in their life. You have managers, you have supervisors. Grace's World is here. Hi. Everybody welcome her. Thank you so much, Grace. Really appreciate it. So, now it's saying 6. My tablet is really acting up. Lady Heart for Life, hi, welcome. Thanks everybody for coming in. Everybody welcome Lady Heart for Life. I was just talking about my my topic for today, which is how to cope with others on the job. So, you know that when you're on a job, you have people who are of different personalities. You have people who are passive. You have people who are aggressive. You have people who are very annoying. Oh, Lady Heart for Life says, wow, you're almost at 500. Yeah, I'm so happy. It's so exciting. Thank you so much. It's all due to you guys. I really appreciate, you guys being supportive of my channel. I know I'm small in this aspect of the scheme of things. Selena Gaming is here. Everybody welcome her, please. Yeah. So like I was saying, you have different people of different personalities. I'm doing well, Selena. So you have different people of different personalities. You have aggressive people. You have passive people. You have people who don't even know. The people who don't even know who they are. Then you have the crazy people who are all the mix of everything. They are aggressive. Then you have people who have mental illness that need to take medication. And you always want to ask the question, well, how do I cope with people on the job? Well, one of the best things that I did, I learned, after a little while of working with people, you know who you can trust. You know who you can go to for help. You know who are the people who are going to be against you, gossip against you. So you have to just find out who those people are first. That's the first step to learning to cope with other people on the job, is learning, what's your demographic, what kind of people are you dealing with. And once you know that, then you know how to handle them. Because the people who are aggressive, I immediately pull back from those people. And let them do whatever they want to. She says she's a city bus driver. So, oh wow, you're on your way home. Wow. How do you deal with that, being a bus driver? McKay Outdoors, hi, welcome to the live. You're 8 away from 450, or I'm 8 away from 450, McKay Outdoors. Um, yeah, so you have all different kinds of personalities on the job, the crazy, and the bipolar, the aggressive, the passive, and you always wonder how am I gonna deal with this? But it's really hard. And the best thing that I could do is I don't know what that means. BRB, y'all. Oh, be right back. I think that's what it means. Okay, we'll see you later. Designs by V says, McKay, how are you today? Yeah, so the best advice that I could give you guys when you have people who are aggressive, the first thing you do is pull away from them. People who are crazy. The best thing you could do is to just stay away from those kinds of people. Then you have the people who are passive because on the job they don't do anything. You know, the people who are slackers, I would say. Now, how do I really don't think it's fair for a person to be able to be getting the same pay as you. They're not pulling their weight. How do you cope with that? You don't want to be the person who comes in to be like a tattletale. You know, we're not 5 years old on the job. Everybody's an adult. What happened is it said like I lost 3 people. Okay. Um, it's just like you have all these different people on the job, all different personalities, but how do you deal with it? My best advice to deal with people who are aggressive, pull back from them. Another coping skill is learning to multitask. Another good thing to do is to go to your manager and just talk to them about your frustration. You don't have to call names. You can just say to them, um, you know, what do you think about my job performance and all these things? But I can't do that because of, you don't have to say the person's name, but I don't have the skills to be able to handle the job because I'm not getting the right support. And usually, when a manager finds out that you're trying to improve and be better, they're going to give you the tools to be able to help you to be able to handle it. But everybody has a different type of people on the job depending on what you do. But don't worry about the people. Keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, the numbers will come. Who are you talking about, V? Are you talking to me? Um, yeah. So on the job, well, right now, I'm in between me. Oh, yeah, I know the numbers will come. I'm not really worried about the numbers, but like when I'm trying so hard, in the past, I've been saying 3 months, I've been really trying with my YouTube channel, and it's kind of frustrating that the numbers keep going up and down. It's like I was almost at 500, and then I lost like 20 people, and then you gain back 3 and lose 5. So it's really frustrating. So I'm just going to keep being myself and hoping I have some good people here that are going to be supportive of me and my channel. And I'm just going to keep doing my thing. Okay, that's my little rant. I'm going to go get back to the topic. Oh, you just got to 900 feet. Congratulations. You're doing great on your channel. Yeah, like I was saying about learning to cope with others on the job, the best thing that you can do. Oh, thank you, Karen. She said, B, that's true. You've been doing this for 7 months. Yeah, I've had my YouTube channel for a long time, but I was not actively doing anything. I would do a video once in a while, and then I took a long hiatus. And in the past, maybe 3, 4 months tops, I've been taking this seriously about, going lives and doing all that other stuff. So my channel's really going to improve soon because I hired someone to be my photographer, to do some editing with me. I'm going to do some come with me stuff, travel things. So it's going to improve. And I know once you put in more work to improve your channel, your numbers are going to go up. But anyways, back to that's awesome. Sounds fun. What sounds fun? V, you don't like editing? Me either. That's why I'm hiring somebody to do it for me, because I don't do editing. Oh, travel stuff, yeah. I'm gonna show you guys some of the things that happens here, because I live here in Florida. People like natural videos. I don't know what to say. I think I'm always going to just upload things from my tablet, because this is like when I would do like my bathroom talks, when I give my advice and stuff about certain things. I'm going to continue that, but I also want to put some content in there for, when I go thrifting, or my lookbooks, or my travel stuff, or hotel reviews and things like that. So, yeah. So how do you guys cope? Bree says she edits quite a bit, but she enjoys it. Well, that's good that you enjoy. Who's here? Bryson Nesby. Hi. Welcome to the live, everybody. Show Bryce some love. You guys hug each other's channel and be supportive of one another. So the question that I have for you guys, how do you cope on the job? And what kind of jobs do you guys do? I know some people are stay-at-home moms. Some people are nurses. People are businessmen. People work in the banks. Hi, Rose. Welcome. Karen, you're beginning to like it. I wish I would begin to like it. I don't like editing. He says she doesn't work, so she can't help anybody. Well, being a stay-at-home mom or a housewife has its struggle. That would be a good video for you to do. How your life is as a stay-at-home mom and wife. I would like watching something like that. Yeah, so how do you guys handle and cope on the job? Bree says, I work outside the home, and I've learned that to just confront the person that's affecting my mood. If it's something I just brush it off. Right. But, everybody's different, Bree. Some people are more aggressive. Some people are more passive. Some people are just... I tend to think I don't think I'm passive. I think the older that I'm getting, I'm becoming to be more aggressive. Wonderful Life. Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome Wonderful Life to the chat. Yes, V, I always support you. I love your channel. You have such a wonderful personality. Yeah, you guys get each other, and you guys thumbs it up. And I want to do a video the next week. I think I want to talk about credits, something that most people don't really think about. I know it's not something that I thought about. Wonderful Life, I'm fine. How are you? Credit is not something that I thought about until I got to be, well, that would reveal my age. I don't really like talking about my age because everybody thinks I'm like 20, which I'm far past 20. But What happened? Bree, what do you want to know? Now I want to know. What do you want to know? Hi, the Shining Collector, JVB. Welcome. Welcome to the live, everybody. Thumbs it up. Hug each other's channel. Yeah, V. I always support everybody. I watch everybody's videos. But I think for next week I'm going. How old are you? You don't have to say. But now I'm guessing. I will never say what my age is. You guys can guess all you want to, but I will never tell. I'll never tell. So keep guessing. But I am married. Yep. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. So next week I'm going to talk about credit. Bree, how old do you think I am? This is the question that I love the most. Karen says, wonderful life, hello. How old do you guys think I am? Bree's like, I'm not touching that one. Yeah, I will never say my age. I don't think it's classy to share your age. Thank you so much, wonderful life. Karen says you look like your early 30s. Oh wow, thank you. Now I'm blushing. Thanks. But I'm not 30. Yeah, so I'm going to do next week's live. I'm going to be talking about credit and how your credit can affect you. You know, the more things that you do and the older that I'm getting. This is information that I wish I had known when I was younger, or I would have, you know, did things, made different movements if I had known certain things about credit. So next week I'm going to talk about credit, how it can affect you, how you can raise your credit, how you can make inquiries on your credit report, what to do if you don't have credit. So that's going to be next week. You guys let me know, is this a good time next week, Friday, to do the live? What time do you guys like to do the live? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock? What do you guys like? Let me know down below. Or do you like another day besides Friday? Do you like Thursdays better? I can't do Wednesdays. But yeah, I'm going to talk about credit next week. Karen and everybody else who's in the live, what days would you guys like to see me go live and what time? Because right now it's 7:15 here. What time is it where you guys are? And is this a good time or would you like it to be later? Karen says maybe we can do a collab video about that topic. I would love to do a collab video with you, Karen. I don't know how to do a collab. I've never done a collab. Let me know. About 7 is good. Is your name Kathy? Yeah, I was just about to come off, Kathy. Yeah, you can watch everybody welcome Kathy. And everybody grab her. Great. DM me about some ideas, Karen. I would love to. So I'm glad I could pop on here. She said, and how we can do it. Good. Everybody say hi to everybody. Hug each other's channel. You guys want to talk about anything before I go? I wanted to stay on for a whole hour. Right now it's saying I'm at 30 minutes. So do you guys have anything that you guys want to talk about for the next 30 minutes? Almost to 100. Fun with girls, are you almost to 100? I will pull up everyone, but no one goes to my channel. What were you saying, V? What did it say? I pull up everyone, but no one uh, goes to my channel. Everybody go to V's channel, check her out. Hi, welcome, everybody, welcome. I hope everybody is getting each other, because that's how we keep growing, how we keep supporting each other, how we can keep going on and moving forward and achieving our goals. I was saying crushing goals with Karen. This thing is moving fast. Oh, crushing goals with Karen is almost to 100. She needs 3 more. Everybody get Karen. I hope everybody in here got Karen. Who else is in here? I'm gonna do some shout outs here. Who's in the live? I'm gonna start all the way from the top. Give everybody a shout outs. Top here. The first one that I have here is McKay Outdoors. I hope everybody gets McKay Outdoors. Next, we have Lady Heart for Life. Everybody get Lady Heart for Life. And Designs by V. Get Designs by V. Next, Crushing Goals with Karen. She's almost to 100. You guys get Karen. Next is Fun with Girls. Bree, go get that. After Fun with Girls, Bryson Nesby. Get Bryson Nesby. Then we have Rose Many Saint Hilaire. She commented. Everybody get her. Let's all be supportive of each other. Let's see who I missed. Then we have Crushing Goals with Karen. We have Lashika Brown. Everybody get Lashika Brown. And we have Kathy. So everybody get each other. Thumbs it up. Go watch each other's videos. Support each other. And I think I'm going to go because nobody is giving any questions. Anybody have any questions? Anything that they want to talk about? Any experiences on the job that you guys want to talk about? Because I know that there's always crazy stories on the job about making it hard for you to cope with being around them. If nobody has any crazy stories, I can tell you one of mine. Lakeisha said, Fun with Girls, I gave you a wing. So you guys get each other back. I hope you guys all got me, and anybody who's new here, I will definitely get you back. Just leave me a message on my latest video and I'll get you back. Loyal. I hope that I have a loyal group of people here because I watch everybody's video. Thumbs up every video. That's how we all grow together, by being supportive. So I'm going to tell you about a situation. Wonderful Life says, Bryson Nesby, hi, I hit your bell, so reciprocate that. V says, Bryce got me and I got him back. Good. I hope you guys are all being loyal to each other and not coming in, grabbing people and then undoing it. Yes, Kathy, give each other some chicken or hugs or water each other's garden. Oh no, V said only Bryce got me. Nobody else is going to water V's garden. Everybody go over to V's channel and hug her channel. Crushing Goals didn't want any chicken. And Crushing Goals with Karen, you didn't want any chicken. And Kathy says Diamond Diva taught me that I have Via ready. Okay. So Bryson says she'll be watching everybody. Uh, Life with Shatrice. Welcome. Hi. We got somebody new in the live. Welcome her. Everybody go and check out Life with Chantrice. I hope I'm saying your name right, girl. I'm sorry if I'm not. Everybody go right now over to Life with Chantrice's channel, and you know what to do. Water the garden, give her some chicken. Okay, good. I'm glad people are getting V. People are getting you now. That's good. So I'm going to finally talk about Wonderful Life. I visited, you said, Life with Chantrice. So I'm going to tell you a situation. When I was working as a nursing assistant, I was working in a hospital at the time. I don't work there anymore, so I feel like I can talk about it now. So I'm working as a nursing assistant. I worked the night shift, and at the time, let's see, there had to be 8 or 9 rooms, 1 to 2 people in each room. So you're having between 14 and 17 people. So, what was required. I don't know if you guys know this whole system, but you're supposed to take people's blood pressure, make sure they have some ice water, get them a gown, towels, anything that they need, and then help people with baths, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to watch an hour of all your videos. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. I hope everybody got Bryson. It went so fast. Bryson Nesby. I hope everybody got Bryson Nesby. He's so nice. He says he's going to watch an hour of videos. Thank you so much. I hope everybody's getting each other, being loyal, thumbsing it up, watching videos, all that stuff. So back to what I was saying. I was working as a nursing assistant at the time, and I had a nurse that I was working with. Yeah. So she's like sitting there on her phone talking with her boyfriend, and the lights are going off. People are asking for things. V said the 3 people that got me, I got them. Everybody get Designs by V and Life with Shanice. Everybody get Life with Shanice. Yeah. So I'm working as a nursing assistant, and all the lights are going off. All these people want things, and the nurses just, who is this? Purple Paisley Planner is in the house. Hi, welcome, Purple Paisley Planner. This is a tongue twister. Yeah, so I was working at the time as a nursing assistant. All these lights are going off, and the nurse is just sitting there. And I'm just like, excuse me, all these lights are going off. Can you help me? And the nurse said to me, that's your job. Darlings Pearls is here. Hi, welcome to the live. Everybody get Darlings Pearls. Positive Queen. Hi, happy Friday. Welcome, Positive Queen, to the live. Everybody get each other. So, like I was saying, I'm working as a nursing assistant at the time. All the lights are going off. So I say to the nurse, can you help me? The nurse says to me, that's your job to take care of people. All I do is give medication. Now listen, y'all. Listen. I know she's a nurse. See, one of the things that I don't like when people are pompous. I know that you're a nurse. I know that you went to school and you got your education, but I don't think it's appropriate. Why are you telling me that you're the nurse? You don't help? I was like, so because you're a nurse, you can't help? See, it's the things like that I don't like. I don't like when people think that they're more because they got education. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor. Everybody has to work together. Bryson says, I'm loving the content that I'm seeing on your channels. Good. Bryson says he likes that. Yeah, so she's arrogant. And she's like, that's your job. She's like, I'm a nurse. I went to school. You're the one that has to get those lights. Like, it's beneath me. I was like, okay, I know I'm a nursing assistant. I know I didn't go to school for years. I know I'm not a nurse. But, she's the one getting paid the big bucks. She's supposed to be helping me. And she told me that, it's not my job. That's the job of a nursing assistant. So I just stayed calm. I went over to um, the what do they call them at night? The charge nurse. And I told the charge nurse, like, all my lights are going off. I'm running, taking care of all of these patients. And they're just sitting there, like on the phone. Now it would be different if she was on the phone talking to a doctor, doing medication or charting. That's not what she was doing. She was like, that's your problem. You're the nursing assistant. I'm the nurse. So you deal with it. And I'm just going to sit here. And then she turns her back to me and starts talking to me. Oh, yeah, it was that stupid nursing assistant. Like, excuse me? See, that's the things that I can't deal with. I don't like people who are ignorant, people who think that they're better than you are. Everybody has the same abilities. If I wanted to, I could be a nurse, but I don't want to be a nurse. You know, I want to do what I'm doing. So, yeah, after that, I went and I talked to the charge nurse and told her what was the deal. And she was like, oh no, we're going to handle this. So I went and took my lunch break, came back, and they had changed my section and put me on another side because the other guy that I was working with, he doesn't take any mess. So they put him with her, and then that guy, he didn't do any work. The other nursing assistant, he didn't do anything. So with me, at least I would do, the vital signs, help her turn, change people who were completely total care. So she really got you know, back what she put out because if she had just helped me. Designs by V, I just joined you, darling. So, Designs by V, I hope you get Darling Pearls. Yeah, so because when people act nasty, I wasn't expecting for the charge nurse to change my section. So I ended up getting an easier section that night, of people who were like self-directed care that they don't really need any help. So she's the one that, messed up because now she has somebody who's not going to help her because she's nasty. So sometimes dealing with other people that I had to learn to assert myself. Yeah, thank you, V. Sometimes you just have to talk up for yourself because I wouldn't say that. Karen says, Nesby, I rang the bell for you. I hope you guys are all getting each other and thumbsing it up. Checking, let me see if anybody else is new here. I hope you guys, people in here, I think I said everybody else's name on here. I hope you guys got Bryson, Purple Paisley Planner, Designs by V, the Shiny Collector JVP, Darling Pearls, Wonderful Life, Crushing Goals with Karen, and see who else. Positive Queen. Everybody get Positive Queen. Chantrice. Purple Paisley Planner. Darling Pearls, and let's see who else. I got everybody. Oh, and Kathy. Everybody get Kathy and A Wonderful Life. Hope if I missed anybody, let me know. But yeah. So back to dealing with this person. I'll tell you guys another story time about when another time working as a nursing assistant. I have so many of these stories. Another time working there at the hospital, I was working with this incompetent, when I say incompetent, charge nurse that thought she was higher than God. Just sitting behind the desk on her computer. She lets the phone ring. She, really nasty. She just likes to tell people what to do, basically get a free paycheck. So I have my set because, when you come into work, they have your set of all the people that you have for the night. A question goes with Karen says, Shiny, I got you. Kathy says, I have everyone, and bells have been smacked. So everybody get Kathy. Crushing goals with Karen. Darling's Pearls. Yeah, crushing goals with Karen says, yes, V. Leave comments. So Kathy says, I worked in a hospital. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, so I'm working at the hospital. Listen, working at the hospital is not easy. Okay, so I'm working at the hospital. I have this incompetent, rude charge nurse, and I have my set of people. We have this person for the night. We can't talk. I can't tell you the person's name because that's HIPAA violation and all this stuff. But this client is a person who has the alarm on his bed because they're not supposed to get up. So the whole night he's getting up, the alarm goes off, and then it signals the light to come in that they need help. So all night it's like you're running back. You have to put him back in the bed. Put the alarm back on his bed, turn off the light. And it's just constantly the whole thing all night. He gets out of bed, the alarm goes off, you have to put him back in bed. So it was just a really rough night. So after that, eventually the patient winds up falling and hurting themselves. So then they have to call forget what that team is called when something happens. It's not a code blue. If you guys know, let me know down below. But they had to call a code on him to make somebody come and check him out to make check the blood pressure and all this stuff to see if they need to go to the emergency room. So at the time when he fell, I was in giving another patient a bath. Code blue. I'm sorry, Kathy. I forget. Not everybody's not medical. Code blue is when a person is dying. That means their heart is stopping and it's not good. So but it wasn't a code blue. It was one of those things like it's some kind of code where, because in the hospital they have all different kind of codes. Like a code gray is when somebody's combative and hitting people. Code white is like a child is missing. A code gold is like an older person who is wandered off or something like that. But this wasn't any of those. This was one. I don't remember the code anymore because I'm not working there. I haven't worked there in almost 2 years. But this was one of the codes where when somebody falls and hurts themselves, you have to call, and then they have to check to make sure everything's okay, so there's not a lawsuit and all that stuff. So all that happened, which I didn't know all that was happening because I was in the room with another patient. So I'm giving the patient a bath. I come out. I find out what's happening, and the charge nurse is pissed off with me. Like that it's my fault that my patient fell because, of course, I'm supposed to be 2 places at one time. which how can I be two places at one time? This is ridiculous. So after everybody from that code team leaves and everything, then I'm in the back and I heard the charge nurse come from behind me and talk about, you're such a stupid bee. I'm not going to say the word because I don't curse. Um, and I turned and looked like, was she talking to me? And I was like, oh no, we're not going to do this. So immediately I went downstairs and talked to the nurse who's over the whole floor and told her the scenario that I was working. Um, and the nurse just said to me that, whatever, I'm a crazy bee. And like I get on her nerves or whatever she was saying. So I went downstairs, told the nurse who's in charge of the whole system of the hospital there what was going on. And then she's like, oh, no, no, come with me. So the one that's in charge of everything comes upstairs and says, what's going on here? I heard that, you know, you said something very inappropriate to your nursing assistant. And of course, she's acting like nothing happened and I'm crazy and all kinds of things. But I didn't know that the other nursing assistant that I was working with was right there sitting in one of the little cubbies doing some charting on the computer and heard the whole thing. So that's the only reason that they got into trouble is because the other nursing assistant was able to tell them what happened. That, it's just that I was just standing there and then they called me, crazy bee. So I don't know what happened to her, but they took me off that set for the night, sent me home because I was really upset, crying and all that stuff. Like, I have to, you deal with enough on the job. You're taking care of people, you're stressed out. Then to have a person who's supposed to be helping you as a charge nurse is calling you names. It's like abuse. Karen says, Pearls, thank you. A person who's supposed to be there and being supportive of you is like calling you names, making you feel, incompetent in some kind of way, which I was not being. So it's hard to deal with other people, but sometimes you have to get somebody higher, to come to your defense because, if I wanted to be nasty, I could have brought a lawsuit against them, sued the hospital, all that stuff, but I'm not about those things because I believe when people are that way, that they're going to come across somebody, if you keep putting negative things out there, evil, it's going to come right back to you. And I'm not a person, I don't feel like I need to do anything to harm them because, they must have such a hard life already. They must be really miserable already. And I really feel sorry for her. All I can do is pray for her because, I'm good. No matter what other people try to do to me, they're not going to break me. They're not going to steal my joy. I already have all the happiness and love that I need in myself and my family and my circle of friends. So I'm good. And if she's that miserable that she wants to talk about other people to try to bring them down, I think she thought that I was, because I'm a really quiet person and I'm pretty reserved and shy, that I guess she thought she could say anything she wanted to me and then I was going to take it. But no, that's not the case. She is grown. I am grown. So that was the end of that. And I was proud of myself that I coped with my problem. And I'm really happy. Yeah, bullies are cowards. So that's how I dealt with that situation. So I was really proud of myself that I stood up for myself because I'm pretty reserved. I'm a pretty reserved person. I'm very loving to other people, but I also have a limit. We all have to have limits and let people respect you. Yeah, I'm a person that when something happens to me, I have to handle it right away. I'm not a person that, like, when something happens and then you say, oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow, or I'll write them a letter, or no, no, no. We're going to deal with this right here and now, and this is never going to happen again because I'm not going to put up with it. So, everybody who's here on the live, anybody have a story that they want to tell before I go? Kathy says hate will fester if you do not deal with it now. Hate is not an option. I totally agree, Kathy. Yeah, V, thank you. She says I did great. I know. When you come from everybody who knows me, who has been with me in this channel for a while, knows that I am the last child. So coming from that, I'm kind of reserved and shy because love and quote relationship couple is here. Welcome them. Hi. I was just finishing up a story time of my job. So I'm pretty reserved, but I had to learn like to speak up for myself, stand up for myself, because if you don't, people will run over you, and you have to set that from the beginning. You can't let people treat you any kind of way. Like, don't talk to me like that. Don't yell at me. Don't raise your voice. And then when people know where they stand with you, then they will respect you. Yeah. That's my piece on my soapbox. Anybody have a story that they would like to share? Something that could benefit others? How they can cope with problems on the job? Anybody have anything before I go? Because I'm going to go in about 5 more minutes. Anybody have anything? Since I have 6 people still here. Thank you, Kathy. Anybody have any stories or coping for anybody? Because this is a positive, supportive forum here on my channel to encourage each other. Thank you, V. Thank you so much. This is a positive forum where we can talk about just about everything here. So, my next live I'm going to be talking about credit. And then after that, I'm going to talk about something that I'm usually shy and reserved about. I'm going to talk about my eating disorder that I had. I know that's something that people don't really talk about, but yeah, I'm going to talk about that. And how to handle it, and if somebody you know has it, how you can be helpful and supportive of them. I'm also going to do another live about growing up in a family of 10, it was 10 of us kids and my parents, so it was 12 of us, but 2 of my siblings didn't live, so I grew up with 7 siblings, 8 siblings, 8 siblings plus me. 7 siblings plus me is 8, and then 2 passed away. Right. There's just so many of us, y'all. I forgot. So, yeah. So, next week when I come in, I'm going to talk about credit. And I'm going to have all kinds of questions. Talk about what is a good credit score, how we can raise credit score, how much credit cards you should have. All kinds of stuff. We're going to talk about lots of stuff. So I think next Friday I'm going to come in at 6 p.m. my time, which would be like an hour before when. Yeah, Kathy, I think I went on at 6. I think it was 6:15 because right now I'm at an hour, so I came on at 6:15. So I usually do my lives at 6 o'clock. So if it goes like an hour or over an hour, it's okay because around 7 I get the munchies and I'm ready to eat. Yeah. So right now is 7:15 and I'm hungry, y'all. I'm going to make some tacos for my dinner. Shiny Collector JVB says, that went so fast. Love and quote relationship couple gotcha. So you guys make sure you get each other. I'm going to shout everybody out before I go. Make sure that you get everybody here in this live. I'm going to start with Darling's Pearls. Everybody go over and support Darling's Pearls. Then we have Designs by V, Positive Queen, Bryson Nesby, Purple Paisley Planner, Life with Chantrice, The Shiny Collector JVB, Lashika Brown. Get Lashika Brown. Fun with Girls. Go over and support Fun with Girls. Who else did I miss? Crushing Goals with Karen. Kathy. See if I missed anybody else. But everybody go through and look at the live and thumbs it up, watch each other's video, be supportive of each other. And if nobody tells you today, I'm going to tell you. You're special. You matter. You're important. You're wonderful. You have a purpose in this life. And whatever you're going through is not always going to be down. Some days you're going to have good days. Some days you're going to have bad days. But you will definitely get through it. This too shall pass. Be strong, be supportive, and be wonderful, and be who you are. And I'll see you guys next week on the live. Bye, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye, beautiful people.